Ask Women by Hajaramari. Women of Reddit, what do you do when feel lonely and have no one to talk to? Drink, cry, listen to music, do things that are generally bad for me. Waiting at the phone hoping someone sends a sign of life. Me. Keep myself busy. Do dishes, laundry, any sort of cleaning. Or watch a movie, play video games, read a book, etc. This. Just keep myself busy. Also, I learned the difference between being alone, occasional boredom due to being alone. People don't have to be there at my disposal, and I don't need to be amused, and genuine loneliness, and that somewhat helps with keeping things in perspective. Either way, I try to just accept it and do something. But when you feel truly alone though, it is difficult because it's devastating and gut-wrenching, and all you can think about is I have no one to turn to and talk to. Then you just have to do things one by one. Which is also more difficult if you are prone to feeling like that as it gets darker outside, like I am. I can always count on coming here and finding something I relate to at this exact moment. I'm frustrated, sad, annoyed and hurt right now, as I could really use someone who supported me. But here I am, alone again, and tackling things by myself. I'm telling myself, I've done this before, I can do it again. My sponsor suggested that I name 5 things I am grateful for. I have electricity to charge this phone. I can read. I have most of my teeth left. I'm sleeping indoors. I have 6+ months clean from crack. List 5 things I did right today. Made gratitude list. Visited someone who was lonely. Went to a CA meeting. Folded laundry. Laid out clothes for tomorrow. List 5 things I have power to change. Get up at 5 to eat breakfast. Do an act of service for someone like pick up cigarette butts around building. Make an appointment for woman's doctor even though I'm scared. Text my son to see how he's doing. Ask my boss the best way to handle an ongoing problem before it snowballs. Things like that help me and I'm sure they'd help non-addicted PPL too. Attempt to stare into the void and see what's there. Same. I have cats. They don't understand, but sometimes they meow back entertainingly. I have 2 dogs, so when I feel sad, lonely or miserable they give me love. They approach me and stay by me until I feel better, and they always want to play or go for a walk so I take them to the park. They really help me in their own cute way. I do this too. I leave my phone at home and just take them for a stroll and use all my senses when I'm out there at the park. Cry, listen to music, play a game, go for a walk or anything to distract myself. Computer iPad games, snuggle my cats, and spiral into the existential void. Talk to my cats, D. Have conversations here and other social media sites. Writing a journal really helps, especially when you just want to vent and get your thoughts out. It's a form of self-love that I really value. You become your own listener, and it also helps because you can go back to it and be able to read your thoughts and examine what you were going through that time. When I don't feel like writing, I just watch random videos to distract myself or maybe read a book. Indulging yourself in novels can make you feel like you're in that world and that you're part of the story. Because lately all I want to talk about are my problems, but I can't talk about them because they would make some uncomfortable while embarrassing others. Then all they want to talk about is a new baby and a new marriage, and it makes me sad and a little jealous. I read this question wrong. Feo. Clearly I come to Reddit lately. I like to sleep lol. I will watch a movie and listen to music. If that doesn't help, I cry. A lot. Post on are lonely and get annoyed at the lack of commitments. Spend way too much time on the internet. Read. Mediate. Move my body, yoga or running. I've gotten away from TV lately and into watching live music on YouTube. A lot of Tiny Desk sessions from NPR. Clean. Are you me? Lol. I lay on my carpet, like a starfish and stare at the ceiling. It's surprisingly comforting. I have 2 dogs. I'm never alone. I just cry and lay in bed or go for a forced walk to change the environment, and maybe cry a little bit more. I also talk to myself, like sometime I'll look in the mirror while doing so. Other times I'll write whatever, like nonsense as well. Just, whatever I do, I cry while doing it. Try to occupy myself with things I enjoy doing, be productive, work out, baby talk to my dog, and take small naps to pass the time. Talk to my friends on Discord or play a video game and talk to new people. I would know too, I recently moved from a new country and don't have any friends here. I'm a maladaptive daydreamer anyway. I usually write it all down. If the topic is kinda heavy I'll burn it whenever I have the chance. It helps. I will turn on an old movie. Something cringy to make me laugh. Make something delicious for dinner or dessert. Do some much need work around the house. Get lost in a good book. Meditate on why I feel lonely or disconnected. Pamper myself. Bath, shave, hair, skincare, makeup, really play go all out even though I am staying in. I log into here or other groups on FB and just start chatting with people I have the same interests in. Cycle through my dating apps again and again hoping for someone I'm interested in to have replied, or otherwise swiping and hoping one of these guys will be someone I'll actually date. I kind of stopped trying to talk to friends or family much as it's clear they don't care that much, have much more important things. So otherwise I just do my hobbies or waste time on the internet and go to sleep early. Reddit and Facebook tag groups. I'd literally get no social interaction without it, so you know, I'm doing it. I think about doing something. I have no one to tell or complain to. I try to forget what I wanted to say and I start trying to think that it would have happened if I had made a different decision on something that has happened in my life. Read, watch TV, get on Reddit. I wish I had an inspirational suggestion, but it's a mixed bag of healthy things and not so healthy when I'm not keeping up with my sleep and exercise. This is one of the reasons I feel motivated to keep up with taking care of myself. Otherwise when the loneliness hits it can get kinda dark. Still working on it. Watch Grey's Anatomy. Movies. TV. Lose myself in other people's stories. Highly recommend Under the Tuscan Sun. Text PPL memes in the hope to start a conversation. Fresh batteries. I reach out to people and make plans to catch up, or for a phone call. I can't expect my friends to know I need attention in that moment without telling them. I take myself out. Usually I'll go shopping either for clothes or home decor or craft supplies if I think of a craft. Then I usually feel productive and less lonely. I also will text a friend or family member and start a conversation. Because even though I feel lonely, I know there are people who care even if we aren't talking at that moment. I'm going through that at this moment. I found something out about my FNK and I have no one to talk to about it. I'm so sad. Talk to myself out loud. Answering my negative thoughts with something more rational. For example, thought I should do this bad thing I always do when I feel bad, lonely, sad. Me, I know you want to give in, but let's have a chat about what you could possibly do instead of do you remember this one time you did a thing and this person told you that nice thing and hey look at this cool thing, and do you remember how well you worked through this thing back then? Bring up everything good you can think of and immediately tell yourself about it. Just go on talking to yourself like you would like to be talked to by your best buddy. It doesn't seem like much, yet it is so effective, at least it was for me. Can recommend it. Not knowing how to do makeup and getting very confused when trying to follow tutorials. I have 2 dogs, so when I feel sad, lonely or miserable they give me love. They approach me and stay by me until I feel better. And they always want to play or go for a walk, so I take them to the park. They really help me in their own cute way. I have 2 dogs, so when I feel sad, lonely or miserable, they give me love. They approach me and stay by me until I feel better. And they always want to play or go for a walk, so I take them to the park. They really help me in their own cute way. Hallucinate until one of them shows up in the corner of my room. Come on here. I ask my cat how her day was, and then my gecko, if they respond to me talking to them, I'll narrow their little voices. If they're not interested, I can always talk to myself of the houseplants. Or I'll whistle a little tune, give myself a neck massage if I'm really feeling bummed out. Reach out until someone responds. If no one responds, I cuddle my cats. If the cats don't want to cuddle, I smoke weed until I fall asleep. Eventually someone responds. Smoking weed is one of my fav options, but then it makes me more released that I wish I wouldn't do it alone. Binge watch a sitcom with 5 or more seasons, free therapy. Get on Reddit. TBH, I have self-medicated in the past, but it's not really an option right now. Exercise is a great outlet to get out of your head and into your body. You can be reminded just how powerful your body can be. I'm not athletic, and since I started running jogging, it's the one thing I do where I feel powerful. I'm a little wallflower in life, so it's nice. Come to Reddit and talk with people. Currently I am sitting here with ice cream and a headache. The ibuprofen doesn't even want to be with me right now. I hit up everyone possible. If that doesn't work, I surf Reddit, Facebook, Tinder and Nextdoor. I love the small town fights. Smoke and talk to myself. If it's after work, sometimes I just change out and go to bed. Watch TV, listen to music, or hop on Discord and chat with my friends there. Sometimes I desperately try to talk to someone, like in anonymous chat rooms, or I Google the questions that is bothering me and read other people's stories. I hop on Reddit sometimes and surf. Some other times I open YouTube and watch something on there, or listen to music. Sometimes I just carry on with my chores, work, studies. I also go out on long walks. Watch my comfort show. Cry, read, listen to music. Talk to yourself out loud, reflect, journal. Emotional self-harm, yay.